Thank you. If you're watching this, then you've let me send it to you. And I hello. I don't really know if it's a thing that you can do, or you know, but I hate technology. I hate the text type sort of thing, you know. I love art. I love design, writing. You know, I want to show you exactly what I do and I've been doing, you know. But it's going into my account and seeing £10.12 when I've got my kids more than you think I have. And to be fair, out of all the services, you've been fantastic, the best ones of them. This is my home. I've painted these floors about 6 times. Just because I can't afford carpets and stuff. I've been there 3 years. I absolutely love it. I'm going to lose my home. Worked so hard. 30 years. Not for this. Everything. Great. We need to redo the stairs. These took me around 9 months. These coloured all of them with crayon. Every single spindle. And I've ended up just falling in love with them. And I'm like, you know, they were created out of me being skint, yet I've created a masterpiece because my neighbours are amazing, giving me furniture. 3 years ago I moved in, I had nothing but crayons and a pot of paint. And my neighbours are there, but they're not here brewing it up, and they're amazing people. I'm doing this at the moment because my head has just recently gone pop. Because I have my children all the time, nobody listens, you know. I'm working my ass off, and I know that what I'm doing is fantastic, you know. It's absolutely, sorry, excuse me, but when I need to say something, I have to say it. And as a tarot reader, it just, I confuse myself sometimes because I have that many thoughts on a regular basis. Alexa, pause. I miss going to work, getting in my car and going to work. In my job. And my children are getting to an age now, which is great, you know, because I as tough as it's been, I've kept my mouth shut for them. And I've struggled on learning bits of bobs here and there, and I had to go homeless and put myself in this position. You know, Dad tried to get full custody because I'm a terrible mother, according to paper. And I'm like, you mean according to colour? Because on paper, I look pretty goddamn good, I think, because I am a professional woman. And nobody listens to me because I'm erratic. But I don't really care much about me. So shit like this just goes, and then I end up in shit like this. And all I'm thinking about are my kids. I'm not asked about me. Oh, shit. I don't drink, by the way. But you know, this is me. 5 years I started. 5 years ago I started recording everything what was going on, because there was far too much going on that wasn't right, and I wasn't well, and because of the people around me who created this thing, it was like, but I've recorded it all and documented everything. Everything. And nobody's listening to me, nobody. And it's there in black and white. The school is completely failed on. Completely. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I suppose I'm just reaching out to someone. But I've been recording, or creating if you like, for 5 years. Working with ChatGPT, who pisses me off. It's hard work. When you're not tech savvy, you don't have TV. I had a really productive day yesterday. I'm getting to a point where I've created a landing page, nearly my first freebie, my first digital product. But I've been working for about 3 years at this because I don't want ChatGPT. I want it to be me, because it's a very personal thing, and I love what I do and what I've created. And unfortunately, the unfortunate events that I've been through, that's, you know, because it's through meditation, self-love and positivity, colour, because I haven't got anybody apart from my children who I love dearly, and everybody else is. I'm not giving you this for a pity, you know, because I'm past all that. I wanted pity back then, you know what I mean? Now it's, you know, it's a different game, because I'm not bothered, but I am about my babies and my children. My middle son has turned round. Sorry, I really need to drink of water, and I'm getting really nervous because I'm like, I'm wombling on and I can't. I'm so tired. Can't tell you, through painting my walls, through creating, but I know I've created something wonderful. ChatGPT's, you know, I know I'm sitting on a fortune, I know that, because of what I've done. I didn't even know why I was doing it. This is my daughter's tablet, because my phone has no storage. I've done something to my laptop that I don't know, it needs a configuration key. I do know what I'm talking about at times, but I'm 24 hours past. I need to go to bed. I'm knackered. I've worked through last night. I'm due on some menopausal, and I just wanted really you to see me like this. These are all the court paperwork that now their dad claims that he never did any of this. all my children's records every single year since written. Anything that and everything that is said or done against me that's not been true, pretty much. Children's attendance records. This is the official that ended up being launched at a social worker because they would pay no attention to it because of the amount of details that are in there that fucks them up. Excuse me. But I get like that when it comes down to this, and I can't believe that I'm pulling this out again. But I'm still in that same position, but I'm in a tougher position with regards to him. It was easier when I weren't seeing my kids because he couldn't manipulate them in front of me. Do you know that? Because outside, out of mind, you know, and I was cracking on and I was earning. And right now I am not. Because I don't know when they're coming, I don't know when they're not, I don't know if they're going to be emotional, I don't know if he's going to be like, right, you get it. It's just that my house is calm. He's sniffing his box out. So his life's all over the place. Oh my God, sometimes I still get like that. But through determination, telling the truth, so at the moment, my devices are all down and on the brink. I'm firing my brand off. Barely no makeup. But I don't do that. And I'm like daily, you know, I don't sit in and wallow. I don't. I do. And what I have done is amazing because I know other people need it. Because the care out there is shocking. Shocking. My babies, what they go through weekly and daily because of the system is just wrong. So for years, it was told that I had my children taken off. No, I didn't have my children taken off. Hence the reason why I've not been walking around with my head in shame. I haven't been walking around at all. I don't leave my house. It don't bother me when I'm out of here. I met a friend in Manchester. Took me out for cocktails. And I had an amazing time. I didn't want to come home, you know. And I love this place, but I haven't paid my bills, I can't. So £120 a fortnight it don't pay bills. It don't feed babies. He has a residency order. He's not got custody as he went for. And I don't know why he feels so powerful because it's residency order. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Universal Credit, for being the sort of, you know, I've only had a few problems with you, so, you know, it's been easier to talk to you, because, you know, because I've told you, and I know I get erratic, but you handle me well, because that's all it is. It's about approach. Because I'm very clever, so I'm terrible, I'm nasty as hell. Especially when I see somebody not doing their job properly. I just don't know. I have faith that all this is going to kick off. I have faith. I do. Because, again, it's something I've been working on for years. I'm taking on my very first vision board from 5 years ago, and 4 years ago, 3 years ago, but going back, putting it all on the same board this time. My new one for 2026, just started it. My logo's nearly finished. I've been working on that for years. These are my children's records of attendance and how bad their records have gone. Their attendance has gone down. These are my qualifications. There we go, all of them. I'm not short of them, I'll tell you that. There we go, more, if you want more, courses. There we go, there we go. Need I say, I'm going to frame all this, because this is me. This is me. This is me. I'm making a cabinet at the moment. Just sorry about that light. Love wood. This is where I've done my tarot in the past. I'm going to make this front room this time, because this has been changed about 5 times. Floor's been painted I don't know how many times. Into my son's bedroom. But I'm not going to keep my safe place. There's no way. All this is the last 5 years of me creating. Look at it all. Writing. This is my brand. This is nothing to do with the children, so, you know, constantly painting my floors. I've just done this. It was ruined, the top of this, and I've just crayoned it. You see, I've had the kids all week, no, last weekend, and I've got them all this weekend, because it's actually my weekend this weekend. This is what I've been creating over years, and I've got 5 years of content ready and waiting to be whitelisted. I've done these, I don't know how many times. This has all changed, a constant, but it's all charity shop finds and what neighbours have done for me, and just canvases that I've revamped, you know, just making use of everything. But you know, it's tough on days like this when you think you're just about surviving. You're like, right, I've got kids this weekend, we can, you know, because I have to live day to day. Because I'm always looked after and provided for, and I know that's because I'm a good person. And I don't know how I am surviving. And don't mind her, I don't ask, I don't want, you know. I just want to be able to get by on my own and not have to deal with shit. And it's not you guys that is the shit, because you're the best ones.